Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back for our Washington Capitals franchise mode here to obviously get Ovi a cup, as you can tell by the title of the video and the series, Operation Get Ovi a Cup. So we moved on to the second round after the last episode in pretty easy fashion, getting over the New York Rangers in 5 games, and the one game we did lose was an overtime loss. So obviously it was a pretty heavily offensive series from us, not so great from the Rangers. But either way, we've moved on to the second round to have a second round matchup of the current first round matchup that will be happening tonight between Columbus and Washington. Will Washington move on? Will Columbus force Game 7? Will Toronto force Game 7? I really hope so. Obviously, only time will tell. But yeah, we're here obviously to face the Blue Jackets. They had a record of 43, 29, and 10, so not too bad. By any means, 96 points for them. Now let's go and check out this team. It could have definitely changed due to the fact that we are in year number 2. Columbus Blue Jackets. Alright, so, okay, wow. A top line of Artemi Panarin with Alex Wennberg, who's up to an 89. I wish my Wennberg was that good. And Oliver Bjorkstrand on that top line as well. Second line of Cam Atkinson with Pierre-Luc Dubois and Thomas Vanek. How good has Dubois gotten? Pretty damn good. Good defensively, good physical, kind of slow, good shot, well, decent shot, good puck skills or decent puck skills, and very good senses, so interesting. Third line of Boone Jenner with Brandon Dubinsky and Josh Anderson. Then on that fourth line, Nick Foligno with Kyle Brodziak and Sonny Milano. So it has changed a little bit. As of defensemen, we have Zach Werenski with Seth Jones, Ryan Murray with Ian Cole, Gabriel Carlson with David Savard. I feel like that second pair gets 0 points. Honestly, 6 points from Cole, and then Murray with 14, although he had 11 goals. So, yeah, although that top pair, Werenski, pretty good, 46 points, and Jones, 42 points. Yeah, so not great from that top pair either. But let's go check the goaltending. Sergei Bobrovsky and Eunice Korpisalo. Interesting. Scratch players, they have Scotty Upshall and Matt Calvert. Alright, interesting. Calvert's listed as a 76th third line checking forward. I feel like that's not right. I feel like he is definitely demoralized, at least a bit, because I would be very shocked seeing him that low of an overall being listed as a third liner. But yeah, that is their team. A quick update on our team. There you go. There's the forward core. And as for defensemen, that's our D core, and the goaltending as well. Pretty damn good all around, if you guys ask me. Last but not least, let's go and just show you a quick update on the point totals so far in the playoffs, just so you guys know what's going on. Backstrom, Zadina, and Carlson all tied for 4 points, leading our team. Nichushkin with 3 alongside Vrana, Burakovsky, and Kuznetsov. Ovi only 2 points. Obviously, it is the goal of this series is to get him a Stanley Cup. So you really got to get going here, buddy. You need to start scoring some freaking goals for us against your fellow Russian, Sergei Bobrovsky. But let's go, boys. They played one more game than us, and interesting. One more game. Will that make them more tired? Who knows? Anyways, guys, we have home ice advantage throughout the series. Let's see if that helps us out in any way. Game number 1 of period number 1 of game number 1 in Washington. Not a great start. Artemi Panarin scores on Braden Holtby to give the Blue Jackets the first goal of the series and also the first lead of the series. So not great. Will it be as even as will it be as even of a series as it is in real life? Could quite definitely, or that could quite definitely be a possibility. All right, we're out shooting them 11-8. It's not a terrible forced first period, but let's go second period now. All right, goals on each side. David Savard gave the Blue Jackets a 2-0 lead, and a great answer from Lars Eller after that, scoring to cut the lead in half as we head to the third. Down by 1, still out shooting them, currently 23-22 now, though. Let's go third period time. Let's see if we can get an equalizer, maybe on the power play that we just had, but unable to convert. Coming down to the last half of the third period, and Andre Burakovsky and then Jakub Vrana. All right, so 2 back-to-back goals, but Boone Jenner then ties the game just under 3 minutes later. We have another power play come on. We totally could have gotten a goal there. So Burakovsky and Vrana scoring 7 seconds apart from each other, and literally on opposite wings as well, just opposite sides, basically in the same spot, both just letting some clap bombs go, getting past Bobrovsky. But then Jenner walked in, he took a slap shot of his own, and he got it past Holtby. So we're out shooting them 38-31, heading into the overtime period. Shots are pretty good for us, but it is an overtime period. Anything can happen. Let's slow sim the first game of the series, and your Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin, with the overtime winner in game number 1. We didn't even let them get a freaking point, or let them get a shot. Sorry, not point. I meant shot. Eller, the first star, with a goal and 2 assists. Not bad. Not bad. So we win game number 1. All right. Not bad by any means. We hand them their third loss of the playoffs, sorry, and we take the first game of the series. So not bad by any means. Game number 2 now. Let's get prepared for that. Let's go. First period in game number 2. Come on, Washington. Start better this time. Starting better was not at all what happened. A 5-goal explosion in the first period for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and we were held off the board after that. Wow. Okay, that was a interesting game 2. We're just gonna pretend like that game didn't happen, although there's no way to pretend that because it's not a regular season game. It is a game that actually counts in the playoffs. Yikes. Columbus has tied the series up with a 1-0 overtime win. Yeah, that's what happened in game number 2. Oh no, what an awful game 2 that was from the Capitals. Well, we're here for game number 3, but this time in Columbus. Will that matter in any way? Let's see. First period of game 3 in Columbus, for the third time in this series, has collected the first goal of the game, and that was a late one by Gabriel Carlsson. Probably took a nasty wrist shot, top corner, went off a body or two to get to that top corner. Who knows? Shots 12-8 in favor of Columbus, and that is just not great from us by any means. Second period now, we will look to come back in the shots and also tie the game up. Let's see, second period, unable to tie the game up, although we are now out shooting them 22-21. We're down 2-0. Okay. We head to the third period, down by 2 goals, although it's not impossible to come back from. This team has done it before. But a power play for Columbus could extinguish our hopes and dreams. But we now have a power play, unable to convert on our power play, so that's no good. Coming down to the last 5 minutes, and it's not looking good for the Washington Capitals right now. Thomas Vanek makes it 3-0, and that will be game number 3 with a 3-0 win for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And Bobrovsky has saved 60 straight shots from the Washington Capitals. At least. No, yeah, 60. Because we won in overtime in the first game. So, your Capitals are now under this series with a 2-1 series lead for Columbus. Not looking great. We need to even up. The series here, or we will go down 3-1, and they will have a major stranglehold on us. Don't really want to be faced with that deficit, so let's show them what we're made of. Let's get this offensive outburst I know we can have. Come on, boys. First period of game number 4. All right, and for the first time in the series, the Washington Capitals have gotten the first goal of the game. All right, very minimal shots in that first period. We outshot them 8-7, but again, just not a single team even hit double digits in that one. Very, very interesting. But we are now here for the second period, hopefully to add to our lead and continue to keep theirs on the minimum as possible. Second period now, lots of goals, but we are winning. Jakub Vrana gave us the 2-0 lead. Then Nicholas Backstrom gave us the 3-0 lead, but then Vanek and Wenberg, 2 goals about a minute and 30 seconds apart from each other to bring them within 1 heading into the third. Lots of momentum on the side of Columbus right now, which is not good for Washington. We are still out shooting them 19-18 overall, which is not too bad. But this Columbus team has a lot of momentum heading into this third period. Come on, boys. Will we be able to even up the series? Let's go. Third period, we will see. Come on, boys. We managed to hit 20 shots before them, so I guess that's nice. They have yet to get a shot this period, which is terrifying. Never mind, there's their first shot. I was going to say, they could totally score on their first shot. We have a power play, and Evgeny Kuznetsov on the power play gives us a 2-goal lead. My voice kind of quit out there. And wow, what a statement period from the Washington Capitals. We got an insurance marker, and we held the Columbus Blue Jackets to only 3 shots that period. Nice, Vlasic, I like it. First start with 2 assists, and Backstrom obviously with a goal. I don't know why Vanek got the star. I feel like someone else should have got that, probably Kuznetsov for the insurance marker. So we were able to force Game 6, and we are now here for a best-of-3 series. Game 5, not Game 6. All right, so Backstrom still leading the team in points. 9 games played, 6 points for him. Not too bad, not too awful. So I guess it's time to go. Best of 3 now, boys. We need 2. They cannot get 2. Let's go. First period of game number 5 in Washington. Come on. Great start. Valeri Nichushkin, Lars Eller, and Philip Zadina basically all scoring in a line from each other. Nice. We're up 3-0 in the game, and we head to the second period up 3-0. We are also shooting them 12-10, so not a great period from Columbus there, but I'm happy about that. So we head to the second period now. Obviously, the last game is a perfect example of this. Having a 3-goal lead does not necessarily mean anything. They were able to get 2, but they could have got one more shot. They could have got the tying goal. So anything could happen. Second period now. All right, we're still up by 3, still out shooting them heavily as well, 26-16. It is looking good for your Washington Capitals so far. All right, let's go. Slow sim the third. Power play early for Columbus, a 5-on-3, but our penalty killers come through in a big way, killing off a 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4 as we have surpassed 30 shots as well. We may even get close to 40, although never mind. We're just getting held off the shot counter. And a late power play for Columbus didn't mean a thing. Let's go, boys. We have, after being down 2-1 in the series, we have taken the series lead 3-2 and a 29-save shutout for Braden Holtbeast. Absolute beauty, boys. We are up 3-2 in the series, and for the first time in franchise history, with one more win, Ovi could make it to the conference finals, boys. It could happen. We have 2 chances to do so. That is crazy. We will see, though. All right, come on, boys. This time in Columbus, don't let them force a Game 7, because anything could happen in the Game 7, as we all know. All right, period number 1 of game number 6. Come on, Washington. Feed off the energy in the building that Columbus's fans have and just extinguish every hope and dream that every single one of those Blue Jackets fans have. Guys, the in-game sim. I don't mean that towards actual Blue Jackets fans. I like the Blue Jackets. I like Panarin. Bobrovsky's my favorite goalie. I have nothing wrong, or I don't have a problem with the Blue Jackets. I'm sorry. It's just for motivation for the Capitals. All right, let's go. First period. Oh, that was a lot of goals. Oh, no, never mind. I just didn't switch to goals. But again, another 3-goal first period. I said 3-period. 3-goal first period from the Washington Capitals. 2 games in a row, and Ovi even gets on the score sheet there. In the last first period, we basically scored a line, or a straight line, across the goal line. This time, almost a straight line across the left board. So nice. Kuznetsov and then Connolly, they literally scored a minute apart from each other, and then a late goal from Ovechkin. So nice. Probably on that power play. Yeah, that one-timer, man, it's deadly. It's deadly. All right, boys. We head to the second period, getting outshot 11-10, but we have a 3-0 lead. Let's go, boys. Force us to the ECF for the first time in franchise history for Alex Ovechkin. Let's go, second period. We're up 4-0, and Nicholas Backstrom, you absolute beast. He's having a great playoff run right now. And again, we are still getting outshot, still pretty heavily as well. Currently getting outshot 4-0, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still looking good as we head to the third. Did I say getting outshot 4-0? I meant getting outshot 23-17, but we are still up 4-0. Oh my God, I'm doing rough. All right, let's go, boys. Third period time. We will slow sim it. Will Alex Ovechkin power play, and John Carlson makes it 5-0. Again, we still had that power play, but we were unable to convert on it once again. And you know what? Just because I think we may go in and check the celebration out, see what Ovi's going to do with the conference title. Pause the sim. We're down to 3 seconds. Okay. I didn't think... hello? I can't intervene. Can I intervene, please? My intervene button is just not working. Why? I guess we're not going in to see it. I'm sorry, guys. I was going to, but who cares? Alex Ovechkin, he's made it to the conference final, and I believe that is 2 straight shutouts for Braden Holtby. Saving 61 straight shots, which is topping Bobrovsky's 60 saves that he had against us in game 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. So not too bad by any means. And the Bruins and Toronto game has just started as well. So may not be a Columbus video out tonight because, boys, I got to watch my Leafs. I got to see what happens. It'll be interesting. Who will we face? We will be facing the Toronto Maple Leafs in the conference final, boys. that'll be it from me, guys. Ovi, now is your chance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did all enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.